All right. Shalom, Akyam. Shalom. This is the brother Ba'ar coming back at you again with another daily exhortation to edify the body, to edify the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah to the best of my ability. And before I start, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom. Once again, I'm back with another daily exhortation. And I just wanted to briefly speak on, something that's been on my mind, that's been on my spirit lately, and I realized a brother kind of did a lesson similarly about what was on my spirit, but we are a body, the spirit flow, we all flow together. All right. And so, man, just recently I just been paying a little more attention, about just paying more attention on of people's spirits, most importantly their eyes. And just having the understanding that we have through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, we realize we understand a lot through one's eyes. All right. In my job, I work at a place where there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people come through, so I get an opportunity just to look at a lot of people. Some may not understand, but we understand. Our spirit, the Lord has strengthened our spirit, man, and our spiritual awareness. And I analyze, not even analyze. When I look at people in their eyes, it's like a snapshot into what I feel through the spirit that they may be like, because one's eyes tells you a lot. All right. And then I just want to start off with this one precept. This is Matthew 6, all right, verse 22. And it says, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? All right. And we, being in the spirit, doing what we do, being a part of this ministry, especially being out on the highways and byways, consuming this word, daily, you get a better understanding of the spirit, man. And you could tell, particular who's comfortable, who's comforted inside with themselves. All right. You get a good understanding. All right. You get a good understanding of people who are wicked and evil in themselves. All right. So because the light of the body is the eye. All right. So if they're into wickedness, if they're into the left hand side, you'll be able to sense that. All right. Even with Edomites, and even with various Edomites, you get a feeling of who's involved with left hand energy because they tend to point you out in the midst of a crowd just as easily as you can point them out. All right. Because they have a sense of they are aware. They know, and Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. They know when light is in the room. All right. And we also have that ability of knowing, when light is in a room, and also when darkness is in somebody. This is just something that's been on my mind, man, because the scriptures are true. All right. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has taught us very well. He has blessed us with much understanding. And this is part of the understanding as well. Understanding people's light. All right. And understanding when they're full of darkness, because this allows us how to deal with people. All right. Regardless of how they try to portray themselves. Some people that you interact with who have darkness within them, they always can't look at you. They can never give you full eye contact because they're not comforted inside. All right. They're doing some kind of wickedness and evil. They're being deceiving. All right. They have some ulterior motive. All right. So these things we're aware of, and these things are tools that help us through the Spirit. All right. That help guide us, that help us vet who's who. All right. But the scripture also says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. So even when we're interacting with people who we feel are full of darkness, you know, we have to use the word, all right, even subtly when you're dealing with others, all right, to see what's inside, all right, because outwardly people can seem as if they're, in a good state, but once that word come out, you'll start to see their spirit move and shake and be discomforted, all right, because the Lord, his spirit is a rock of offense, man. All right, it's a rock of offense to the wicked. All right. So once again, before I move on, all right, Salakia. All right, Matthew 6, verse 22, and it says, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? All right. No man can serve two masters. And this goes with our people as well. All right. And it says, for either he will hate the one and love the other. All right. Or else he would hold to one and despise the other. And that's how you know 2/3 of our people, man, they despise the Lord. They hate the Lord. All right. Because they don't keep his ways to the best of their ability. All right. And when they hear the words of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah, they become uncomfortable. They don't want to hear the words of the Lord. They want you to go away, or they'll cut the conversation short and they'll go away themselves. All right. Because and those who try to hide, you can see that they have an ulterior motive once again. All right. That they're serving a whole nother power. They're not serving the true power of the heavens and the earth. Okay. The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're not serving him. All right. And neither do they want to. All right. This is the understanding that we have. A lot of these people, they don't understand their own selves, but we're comforted within ourselves, giving us the ability to see the spirit of others. Okay. So I also wanted to bring this out here. All right. Let's see. Khan. And it says, this is Sirach 19, verse 29. And it says, a man may be known by his look. All right. And one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him. All right. A man may be known by his look. Now we know not to judge a man on his outward appearance. And that's not where this conversation is based on. This lesson is based on the spirit. All right. We're not looking on the outward man, because out on the highways and byways, you encounter many different looking people, especially many different looking Jakes. All right. So you can't judge a man based on his outward appearance. All right. But his countenance. All right. His spirit. That's what we're looking upon. All right. And it says a man may be known by his look. All right. And it says, and one that hath understanding by his countenance. And men who have understanding, you can see by their countenance. All right. Especially those of us who are in the truth, man. Those of us who know the name, man. Our eyes are lit. Because we have the oil of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to lighten us. All right. To keep our eyes bright. All right. Because we're comforted inside. All right. The Lord has given us strength, man, spiritual power to overcome. All right. And it says, a man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him. A man's attire and excessive laughter and gait show what he is. All right. And this we start to understand in conversation, especially when the word of the Lord comes out. All right. You'll get to see who a man truly is. All right. Because even last camp, at first I thought the one homeless man we encountered, that he could have possibly been an angel. But as soon as the word came out, the demon came out as well. All right. So we lean upon the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to be our light, to be our guide. All right. To give us understanding of the things that we're looking at, because a lot of things can be deceiving. All right. But through experience, man, we get to understand these spirits, man. We get to understand the spirits that's on these people that they don't even know they have on themselves. All right. So I know this lesson is a little bit, I don't want to say over the top or whatever, but it's edifying. All right. Let me see. Let me see. This is Ecclesiastes 34. All right. Sirach 34. All right. And it says, I'll start off at 16, and it says, I'll start off at 15. All right. And it says, blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord, to whom doeth he look, and who is his strength. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling, and a help from falling. He raiseth up the soul, and lighteth the eyes. He giveth health, life, and blessing. All right. So the Lord has blessed us, man, and given us understanding. All right. So, man, and he lighteth our eyes. And as I stated in the last lesson, man, if you overcome, the spirits, within the inward man, the body is gonna follow. So if a man is comforted in the spirit, his body is going to show it. His countenance is going to show it. If he's a man of understanding, his countenance will show it. All right. But once again, we lean not upon our own understanding. All right. We lean upon the words of the Lord to guide us. All right. To guide us when dealing with evil men. All right. Well, all men. All right. So I just wanted to bring out this precept. It was on my spirit the other night, and I just wanted to share it with you brothers. I know it's a different type of lesson, and I hope you brothers were edified. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Quadash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.